August 31st, 2018. Just wanted to take a little walk down the tomatoes here and show where things are at. Went through and did a heavy harvest earlier in the week. I do have to come through and harvest some more, and I have to pick off a few that have gone overripe here and there. But I want to point out that we're still continuing to put on flowers heavily and fill fruit at all different stages. These tomatoes have been in a heavy foliar feed program for the majority of the season. They were started in adequate trace mineral nutrition, good biology, the works. Both the cherry tomatoes and the beefsteak tomatoes are the second generation of seed in high nutrition, and so that has an epigenetic effect as well. I just want to point out how big some of these tomatoes are. I have a big hand, but that doesn't even do justice to it. I'll pull out my super antiquated BlackBerry phone as a size reference for you. I basically just use this phone for a clock, but that should give you an idea just how large that tomato actually is. And there are lots of those coming on here. And not only are there lots of those coming on here, but there's more of them coming on filling fruit. There's new ones setting, and there's new flowers setting up here. So these plants have enough nutritional support through the use of foliar feeds and also through good manures, good mulching, maintaining soil biology and moisture to continue filling fruit, and while they're filling massive fruit like that, keep setting flowers and filling even more fruit. And in fact, I'll take you around to the other side. Here's another one that's ripening up very nicely. I'll take you around to the other side and show you how I actually have to reinforce the infrastructure here again, because they've outgrown it. And if I don't do something soon, even these posts, which are set about 1.5 feet in the ground each, with the heavy-duty page fence, are still probably going to go over if we get a heavy gust of wind once these fruit fill up and get heavier. So I just kind of want to show what's possible through nutrition and through foliar feeding and through really facilitating good soil biology and making sure that adequate trace mineral nutrition is present in the soil and in the plants. And this, I believe, is only really the tip of the iceberg of what is actually possible. Every year I beef up my infrastructure and I beef up my soil and my foliar feed program, and every year my infrastructure cannot keep up with the plants. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go up higher and then use step ladders to harvest, or if I'm going to go over to a secondary trellis and then train back down. I think even after the next couple of years that probably won't be enough. So if anyone's got some good suggestions on how to build industrial grade infrastructure to support tomatoes that are out of hand, I'd love to hear your suggestions. Please comment down below. I guess we'll just take a quick look at the jalapenos as well while we're here, and maybe even take a look down at the hot cherry peppers. But these are just loaded with flowers, loaded with filling fruit. We have some fruit that are maturing on the bottom here. Where did I see those? There you go. In all different spots. And these plants are massive. These are 5 foot tall jalapenos. These are basically chest height. Here, I'll give you a shot. This is the top of the plant here. I'm 6 foot tall. That's at my neck, so that's 5. So 5 foot high jalapeno plant, loaded with peppers, loaded with flowers, and it shows absolutely no sign of stopping or slowing down at all. We'll take a look quick here at the hot cherry peppers. These plants are loaded with hot cherry peppers. Been waiting for my friend Aaron, who loves hot cherry peppers and wants to buy a bunch for pickling, to come up. He's supposed to come up this weekend, I think. Hopefully he'll actually have the time to do that, because there's a lot of cherry peppers on here. And these plants are just sprawled out, and as you can see, still setting more flowers and more fruit. They're just not letting up. Alright, I guess that's a pretty good tour of this kind of stuff. I'll leave you with the sunflower that's been through the same foliar feed program, and you can see how bright and intense those flowers are, and just how many flowers are on that plant. And it's also still setting new flowers. So, thanks for watching the Pharmacy Seeds Network. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.